All right, so I'm just a little bit late getting started here this morning. I do apologize. I said around 10. Right now it's about 10:19. So um, the reason I wanted to come on and go live today, guys, is I have received more fan mail, and I got a couple pieces that I want to share with you guys. Some of them absolutely cracked me up, but another reason is again just to hang out here with you guys. It is, like I said, a little after 10 in the morning, which is earlier than I've ever been on. I've tried to different times, trying to hit different times so I can catch all the time zones and get as many people involved in these live streams as I can, because I absolutely do enjoy it. Like I said, when I started, I am going to share some pieces of fan mail that I just received. And it is, I'm absolutely excited. I do love going to the PO box and opening it up and having things fall out of it is absolutely crazy. But I wanted to, what I've been doing this morning, or another reason that I'm just a little bit late, is I have been writing responses back to the letters and cards and the things that you guys have been sending me. So I am personally writing a little thank you, including a little note, just to show you guys how much I do appreciate you and appreciate all the support for me and for the channel. Like I'm saying in the letters, it makes me going into all these crazy, creepy places. It makes it worth it when I see that you guys enjoy it so much. You get creeped out, you laugh, and especially when CJ and I are together, we're just absolute clowns. But I see there is, gosh, we've got 200 people that have jumped in here already. I do appreciate. We'll get some shout outs here and check in with everybody as they check in. But I just wanted to get started because there's a couple pieces that I wanted to share with you. First thing that was in the box that I pulled out, and I have to go back here, and I'll be going back as soon as I finish this live stream. But this was one that was in it. It was a card from the post office that says, basically, give this notice to your clerk during regular business hours. We are holding some of your mail for reasons below. And it's either too big or I don't know what it is, but I'm really excited to see exactly what that is. We're going to start with this pile here, guys, and giving shout outs to Michael Springer. Michael was the very first person. Sorry. Michael was the very first person to send me a letter, the first piece of mail that I received, and he has sent a second one. Michael, I did finish up your response, and it will be heading back to New York possibly today. If I get all of them finished, I will go ahead and take them and drop them. The next comes from Wanda Wood and family. She's from Zephyr Hills, Florida, I do believe. And Wanda sends a Valentine's Day card with a little note. I will say she did also include a little treat, a little packet of M&Ms, but they're one of my favorites, so they didn't make it out of the parking lot. So Wanda did take care of that. Wanda, I hope you and Ronnie are checking in and watching this live stream. You just got your shout out, and you also will be getting, again, a response back in the mail from me. Let's go on here. My gosh, I've got so many that it's absolutely crazy. Got Laura Brown from Chesapeake, Virginia. Now, I do remember Laura from one of the first fan mail videos. Laura sends me another letter, and Laura, again, you will have a response headed back to Chesapeake, Virginia, here possibly today. I've got about 8 more that I have to finish up, and then everything will be I will be all caught up. I never thought that I would get this type of response that I would spend. Gosh, it's been almost 3 hours this morning writing back responses. The next one comes from Glenda C, and Glenda is in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Um, Glenda included a note talking about the Honeycutt Farm and the dangers associated with it, and hoping that CJ doesn't do anything crazy with that property for any future potential hauntings or anything like that. That land, that farm is absolutely cursed and needs to be sent back to hell. But we're going to keep going. got you to make sure I don't want to deal with the ones that I've already received. Um, I do want to share this. This is the one that I wanted to share you guys with you. When I opened this up, I immediately started cracking up, and I had to FaceTime a couple people to share it with them. And this came from Tracy Perkins, and she is in Riverdale Park, Maryland. And Tracy. Tracy sent a little note that said, "Hello, Sonny. I hope you and yours are doing well. I saw this book and couldn't resist buying it. Personally, I think I should send it to CJ, but you're the lucky recipient. I hope you enjoy. I enjoy your videos immensely. Cheers, Tracy." Well, the book that Tracy has sent that absolutely cracked me up. And it is absolutely fitting. Like she said, it should have been sent to CJ because he is the one that struggles with issues with this when we go filming. And this book is entitled "No One Likes a Fart." And I've this I've actually read it, or I haven't finished all of it, but it highlights the story of a fart and how he comes into the world and how he is received by the people that are around him. I absolutely, I absolutely, the dad is farted. That's absolutely crazy. I don't know why farts are so funny, but anyway, Tracy, thank you so much for that. I will be sending you back a response if I quit spitting all over my screen here. I will be sending you a response to that. Actually, I just completed it. So again, Tracy, thank you so much, Tracy Perkins in Riverdale Park, Maryland. All right, guys. So we're climbing up on 300 people that are in here right now. Let's go ahead and jump in and let's start giving some shout outs to the people that are here with me this morning. Let's see. Haisha says, "Hey, Sonny." Maria from Mesa, Arizona. Jessica K says, "What's up?" Casey Luna Love Dream says, "Good morning. Good morning back to you." Becky G says, "Hey." And she put an exclamation point, so that means she yelled it. Dumb Blonde says, "Hi, Sonny." Edberg 007 says, "Hey, Sonny." Peachy Pie. Tammy March is checking in from Pennsylvania. Amber Harris says, "Hi." Girly Cortez, I see your name pop up quite a bit. Thank you so much for all your support. Renee McPherson, Lee Hurley, Tracy P, Krista Morales, Tammy Berry, Elsie Gonzalez. Guys, this is absolutely crazy. I do appreciate you checking in here with me this morning. Brenda Rutel, I believe, is coming from Connecticut. Let's see. Sky Berry says it's 3:20 in the UK. See, that's one of the things that I wanted to, because I know some of the later live streams and things like that, it is very, very late for you guys in the UK, which is again the reason why I am here at 10 o'clock in the morning to try to touch base with you guys and get you involved in these live streams and come chat with me and everything like that. And let's see, let's keep going on. Monica the Fam, April Kenny, Skylar Games, Cecilia Hamilton, Yaya Perez. Is that Yaya? Tanya says, "Hi, Sonny." I take some of these names, guys, when I start to read them, are very, very, very creative. Piki Kata says it's 4:19 p.m. It may be where you are, but it's just about 10:28 here in Delaware. Tiggy says, "Good day. Hope you and Norm are doing well." We are. Norm is actually, we've been out for our walk this morning. The weather has actually kind of broke. It has been absolutely nasty here from snow to, my gosh, Saturday night into Sunday, we got an ice storm, and my car and everything else was coated in a sheet of ice. And then when that let up, it started raining, and it's kind of dull and dreary out today, but it's going to be a little bit warmer. So hopefully Norm and I can go take our walk down at the down on the trails because he absolutely enjoys doing that. Let's get back to some more shout outs. Charmaine Connor says, "Make sure you smash That thumbs, oh, excuse me, smash that thumbs up for everyone. Don't you hate those little burps or little things that try to come out when you're trying to talk fast? It, yeah, it happens to me. Rena says, "Good morning. It snowed in Northwest Indiana. I did see. Let me see if I can back up here. Samantha Wicklow is checking in from Belfast, Ireland. Fibro Freak is saying, good afternoon, Deester. So they're talking to each and every one of you. Marianne Maho is coming to us from Belgium. Oh my gosh. All right. So we are just going to continue on here. Hi, Adele. Donna Alms. I think I'm pronouncing that correct. I'm sorry, guys, if I murder your names. I'm just trying to get as many as I can. So I'm doing it kind of quickly. Karen Swift says, "Hey, Sonny." Karen, I've seen your name pop up too quite a few times. Thank you for all your support. Becky Shabesta says, "Good morning." Probably got that wrong. Cindy says, "It's time to get dirty with mail time." Yeah, we can do mail time. Hayden says it's -13 in Dallas. Yeah, that's listen, guys. I look at the different places, the different weather and things like that. When I hear the temperatures and shit like that, it just absolutely blows my mind. Hayden, what in the world does it feel like at -13 degrees? It just seems extremely cold here. Cold. Um, yeah, I don't know if I could do it. It gets around 20 degrees, and I am looking for fire. Judy says, "Hey, Blue Eyes." Thank you, Judy. Brandy Connor says, "Good morning. Good morning from Amy Rose." Let's see. Patrick Bishop says, "Good morning to me and to everyone else." Everybody is just all in the good mornings. Yes, jeez. Okay, cool. All right, so we have. Let me jump in and grab Julie Corby here. Thank you for your super chat donation. I do appreciate that so much. Um, Guys, I just wanted to touch base here too. Also, being that we've now gotten over 350 people in here, and some of the letters that I responded back this morning, and I keep trying to touch base on this. I'm doing everything that I can, but it seems like the more that I do, the more that they pop up. So, guys, please take care in who you think you are speaking to on social media. And I spit again. I responded to a couple letters this morning to fans who think that they have been talking and texting to me and things like that. And guys, I will say once again, I do apologize. However, I do not send friend requests. I do not initiate any private conversations with fans. I respond when I receive messages when I can. However, to initiate a conversation with you, to jump in your inbox and to try to start a conversation, let alone ask any personal questions, if that is happening to you, it is not me. Block that person, block that account, because you're going to end up falling victim to something. And I'm doing all I can to try to. I check for these fake accounts, but as soon as I report 4 of them, 6 more will pop up. So I've got my hands full doing that. Guys, please, any initiated conversation from someone saying Sunny Deeds is not me. That's my way of trying to let you guys know that if you do get a request, it is a fake account, because I don't do that. I don't need to know your personal information and things like that. So again, if someone is asking you that, it is not me. I don't know how many times I can keep going on over this, but you guys need to take due diligence and please protect yourself. The best way. I've even had, I'm sorry to even be getting off on this again, but I even had someone send me a picture of a driver's license. It was a Delaware driver's license that this fake account had sent them to try to let them know it is me. One thing, guys, I will let you know, my driver's license does not say Sunny Deeds. It does have a different name on my driver's license. So if anybody tries to create anything like that, It is absolutely fake. It is absolutely crazy. They pulled one of my pictures off of Instagram to try to use it as the photo. Very, very, very creative. So they're getting very creative, guys. Do not please fall into any trap. Um, let's let's keep going here. Let's pick on Christian Cooper. Says hi from Michigan. Also, could you and CJ check out the St. Elios Mental Asylum in Detroit, Michigan? It's supposed to be the most haunted place in Michigan. And we also got 2 feet of snow last night. Well, Christian, I feel so bad for you. I am sick of snow, and 2 feet absolutely sounds like it is way too much to deal with. Exploring in Randomness says it's been snowing for damn near a month in north central Illinois. Yeah, that's bullshit. But that's why I couldn't live in a place like that. Snow doesn't bother me in moderation, but when it gets to like that, like I'm talking here now, Deborah Mitchell says they got 20 inches of snow in southern Indiana. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy to me. Why are you guys still there? Um, Sherry Duke said it snowed here in her part of Texas, and it's 3 degrees. That sucks. It's yeah, I'm ready for some warm weather. It doesn't have to be hot. It doesn't have to be like hot summertime hot because I tend to sweat. But just warm it up just a little bit. Damn. Little Mama is sending love from Florida. Perla Portillo says good morning from Sydney, Nebraska. Summer Gray is checking in from Oklahoma City. I'm also saying hi to Summer there. Major Michael Payne, hey, welcome, bro. I'm glad you're here. You're one of my biggest supporters, man. I do appreciate you. We're gonna keep on. Lee Upton says it's time to get dirty. Not right at this second, but it will. I've got a few locations that I've been researching that we're going to take a trip to. You're going to see Summer and I explore a couple cool places. And also, I've also found another location that I want to bring CJ to. CJ's been doing his Randonautica videos and things like that. Very, very creepy videos, guys. If you haven't seen it, check it out. He's finding and uncovering a lot of cool, crazy stuff. But he and I are going to hit back up together, guys. We are going to film. Again, I just want to touch base with everybody who just because you don't see as many videos currently with CJ and I, it's not because there is any drama, because anything is going on. He's got his channel, his videos that he's filming, and I have my channel. We will collab. We will continue to film. Nothing is ever going to change. He's still my dude. But again, be looking forward to that. Some upcoming crazy ass adventures with Summer and also with the return of CJ. Oh, Lost Dominion says it's -8 in Oklahoma. That's guys. How do you do it? Sindel Rose is checking in from Melbourne. Said it's almost 3 a.m. Love your videos. The CJs would make my night and morning. If you read this, well, guess what, Sindel? I guess I just did it because being that it is 3 a.m. in Melbourne and you are still here, gosh, I really truly appreciate that. You could be snoozing right now, but yet you're choosing to sit here and watch this and interact, guys. That is absolutely crazy. Let's see. We're going to continue on here, just trying to get everybody in. Like Jennifer Roberts, who's checking in from North Carolina. We have 400 people here now, guys, and I tell you, sitting on that side, you can't see a lot of the things that are going on. I need to take a second because I am spitting all over my screen, and I need to dry my mouth here just for a second. Take a little drink. Okay, I think we're good now. Mouth is not juicy. Okay. John Bryant says hi from Texas. Hey, John. Samuel says 14 inches in Niagara Falls area. Are you talking about snow? Lost Media says, didn't think it got below zero in Oklahoma. Yeah, I didn't. I'll tell you, a lot of these places that are experiencing so a little unusually cooler temperatures than normal. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, I always heard for years about global warming and shit like that, and April Shock's mom says you should come to Arkansas and stay at the Crescent Hotel. Woke up this morning to 6 inches of snow and negative 11 degrees. Poor thing. Going through here, I tell you, it's just as soon as I get to a good spot, it jumps on me and I lose where I was. Hey, let's give a shout out to Barbara Ogilvie, who is here from Scotland. Out of the 400 people that are here, um, we are hitting from pretty much all over the place. Angie says they're getting more later today. Angie, gosh, take care. Um, let's see. We'll continue on. Yaya wants to do more haunted hotels. Yaya, we are planning to do another road trip to a couple other places. There is one location that I want to check out that I actually was watching a documentary on just yesterday. But this place is out on the West Coast. It's called the Cecil Hotel, and it seems like a lot of bad, crazy stuff has happened there, and seems like a cool place to check out. Vicky Beard, thank you so much for your super chat. She is coming in from West Virginia. Vicky is here with us most of the time. I do see her name popping up. Single mother trucker said it's 52 today, raining, and Thursday expecting snow again. Typical New Jersey bipolar weather. Single mother trucker. Gosh, I feel like I'm cussing. Single mother trucker. It gets supposed to get around 60 here today, which is absolutely crazy, but it's supposed to rain. And you in New Jersey do get to experience a lot of the stupid weather that we do have in Delaware. We can experience all four seasons in one day sometimes. It is absolutely crazy. So I do feel for you there. Um, White Wolf's bushcraft survival skills got about 6 inches of snow and more tomorrow. Gosh, you don't even have time to dig out, do you? Cheryl Hall is checking in from Daytona Beach. Lorraine is from Idaho. Um, Gemma likes Gemma Leicester says the Cecil Hotel is manic. Yeah, I tell you the things that I was watching on there. It seems like there should be a lot of paranormal activity at the Cecil Hotel. Stephanie M, thank you so much for that super chat, guys. I do appreciate this so much. It all goes to helping the travel expenses and things like that, going to these crazy places and bringing you guys the videos. So I do appreciate that so much. I did see. Here we go. Fighting my scroll once again. All right, let's see. Oh, Zach Bragg, thank you for your super chat. Says, "Hey man, I love your videos." And CJ, Zach, thank you so much for again supporting the channel. Leslie Ann Nagel is from sunny and hot South Africa. Um, how hot is it there? Because I want some warmer weather, but South Africa sounds like it might be a little bit too much. Too warm, too much heat. Kings of Hell Incorporated says I stopped CJ's video for you, Sonny. Oh, sure. Well, you can always go back and check that out. I do appreciate you jumping over here. Kyle Gregg says he had a snowstorm last night. Guys, it just seems like it's gotten this weather. Who knows where the hell it's coming from? Thunder Bay, Jamie Sprague, Thunder Bay, Ontario, had a polar vortex at negative 50 with the wind chill. Jamie, I want to be the first to tell you that's bullshit. Um, That's absolutely great. What does -50 feel like? I can't. Do you walk outside and your eyes freeze, or what? Please help me, because when I see temperatures like that, I have no bearing. I can't even be able to tell you that I know how cold that is. It just sounds like it is so cold. Let's see, Katie Joe, 14 in E-Town, Kentucky, 4 inch snow and ice. On top of that, more coming Thursday. Also, add to your merch bobblehead dolls. Oh, hey, that sounds like a good idea. Paranormal Magnet, West Virginia is in the house. Thank you so much. Freezing rain in West Virginia, you've got there. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Let's get to Kirsten Cotner. Says, how are you today? Kirsten, I'm very well. If you're just tuning in, or anybody just tuning in, we've got over 400 in here now. I shared some special pieces of fan mail that I got. Back to it one more time, just because I looked over here and seen it. Guys, this came from Tracy Perkins in Riverdale Park, Maryland, and it was a book called No One Likes a Fart. I've had so much fun with this book already, and I just got it yesterday. So, Gage Dyer says, "Come on, Sonny, shout out to Gage Dyer. There you go, buddy. I'm sorry I missed you. Baby Bunny 213 has been a fan since wrestling. I love you. Thank you so much. Wrestling was a big part of my life for a very, very long time till a neck injury cut that short. But I am happy to say that local company Dynamite Championship Wrestling, and if you are friends with me on Facebook, the real account, that I did post some dates that DCW will be running their live events, and I may be involved in some of those events. I don't know. It just all depends on how much hell I feel like raising. Leonard Brage. Leonard Brage. Thank you for your super chats. Hello from Iowa. I like your videos. Good work. I do appreciate that. And guys, when I see this, Mel Smith with a super chat says, please come into Ontario, Canada to do investigations. I would absolutely love to. It seems that things are starting to ease up a bit. Angie Haynes says, yes, Sonny, shout out. Shout out to Angie Haynes. Things seem to be easing up a little bit as far as these COVID restrictions and things like that. Maybe we're going to start getting back to normal. But when that does, guys, we'll be traveling to several different places, and got quite a few that are on the bucket list. And Kristen says, how do you like my Facebook post about you and CJ? Because I have to go back and check that out. Again, I'm sure that I did see it, but I don't know which one you're referring to right at this second. Jared says, Talamentes says, I like your haunted videos, scary videos. They're awesome, from Visalia, California. Thank you so much, Jared. Good morning, Marie Shevlin. James Brown checking in with 13 degrees and 3 inches of snow in Louisville. Guys, it is just, this weather has been absolutely crazy. Christian Cooper says, I walked from the high school to the middle school in -20-degree weather, 2 feet of snow, wearing shorts. People felt bad for me after that, so I started getting a ride from someone. Yeah, I guess that would make you feel a little bad seeing someone walking in that type of weather. Super Wazilla 007. Hi, brother. How are things going? We are doing absolutely well. Tanya Royal. Hi, Sonny. Love you from Nova Scotia. Stay safe, buddy. Shout out to me, please. You just got it. To Tanya up in Nova Scotia. We're continuing on here, guys. I do absolutely enjoy this time that I get to spend with you here. We're climbing up on just about 450 people that are here this morning with me. Thank you for tuning in. If you just tuned in, I started this video. You'll have to go back and check it out. Would open some pieces of fan mail. And just basically after that, we're just hanging. We're chilling, giving shout outs, answering questions, whatever you guys want to talk about this, is your time. I do have to can hang out for a little bit longer. We've been on here for almost 30 minutes, and I do have to make that trip to the post office to retrieve whatever this is. The little note that says, "This is too big to fit in your box, so please come in and we'll hand it to you." That's basically not what it says, but um, I just kind of used my own jargon there. Brooklyn Chick, hi, how are you? Skylar Games, Skylar, I don't know if I may be, these may be rolling through. Um, just want to make sure I'm trying to hit as many people as I can. Tony Marshall says, "Who is that behind you?" No one. Wow, that's crazy. April White says, "Hi, Sonny. Where do you see your YouTube career going?" I tell you, April, this ride has been truly amazing, so unexpected. Again, I had never thought anything about doing YouTube or anything like that until CJ became involved and brought me along on the Crybaby Bridge trip, driving the limo. Back then, did I ever thought? Did I ever think that it was? See, this is part you get. This is what's cut out of the videos a lot when I stumble over words and shit like that. But here, unfortunately, we're live and we can't do that right now. But um, and so basically, again, I never thought that it would lead to where it has. And right now, we're just going to take it as far as we can go, as far as the Deedsters want me to go. We are approaching, I think, just about. I think we're a couple thousand away from 90,000 subscribers. And guys, that is absolutely amazing. There will be a big ass party when I hit 100K, and you all will be invited. Maria Shevlin just checked in with a super chat. Thank you so much, Marie. Do appreciate your support. Everything. Um, it makes it all worthwhile when I see you guys interacting here with me on these live chats, sending the fan mail. It really makes it going into these crazy, creepy places all worth it. Do I get scared of some of them? Absolutely. Prior to my experience with YouTube, I never had any paranormal experience. So each place has been different. I'm learning a little more as I go along in each location. And again, I hope the things that I'm learning will be able to help me present the evidence to you guys better, give you a better viewing experience and things like that, and also scare the hell out of you because you guys should experience that too. Brandy Joe, thank you for your super chat. Says, "How's it going?" We are having an absolute blast. We're having an absolute blast, Brandy. Me and the other 430 Deedsters that are hanging in here tonight or today. See, I'm so confused. We've got Jurgen Smes. Jurgen, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. Is greetings from Belgium. I do. It just amazes me that people all over. I was going to say the country, but people all over the world are watching Sunny Deeds and these crazy ass adventures. And it's just absolutely mind blowing. Pretty in Pink says, "Are you going to do more videos with your daughter?" Yes, absolutely. I just said a little earlier that Summer and I are going to be doing some cool exploration videos. We found a couple places that I've been researching that we are going to make that trip here within the next couple of days and get that done. So yeah, you will be seeing here more of Summer. Um, Continue on. Paula from Bristol, UK. Gosh, everybody is just checking in from everywhere. Jessica Lucio says, "I wish I could donate, but I don't have the money." Jessica, that is perfectly fine. You don't have to donate to support the channel. All it takes is watching and sharing the videos. Um, that doesn't cost anything to do, and I appreciate that just as much. So please don't anyone think it's just about money. It's not about the super chats. The super chats that come in, I do appreciate them. Again, like I said, it helps with travel and funding some of these trips. But don't feel that you have to donate to be a deedster or to support the channel. Just watch the videos and share it. That is all I ask. Shorty is checking in from Charleston, South Carolina. Guys, hi, how are you? Ash Gaming says from the UK. I love you on CJ's videos. Collab with Mo Sargent when you can travel when COVID is over. Haven't been to able to do anything with Mo since the very beginning. Who knows? Like I said, once these restrictions get lifted, you'll be able to see me pop up in more and more places. Sad El Haig, I am murdering this one. I know is checking in from Lebanon. Kirsten is in Illinois. B Philly, shout out from Seaford, Delaware. We love what you're doing out there, big dog. B Philly, you are a very close neighbor. So yeah, do appreciate it. This is absolutely amazing. What was that? There's a lot of question marks. Shelby Mead says, when are more scary videos coming out? Shelby, we have quite a few that are being edited right at the moment. They will be rolling out here within the next few days. I'm really excited about some of the places that was able to take you guys. So be on the lookout for those. Rita says, have you been to Waverly Hills in Kentucky? Rita, no, I have not, but I'm not opposed to going there. Would love to check it out. CJ has said that his time there was absolutely crazy. So that's absolutely what I'm about. So how do I mean, who knows? Tina said, Tina the Bop Nichols, have you ever checked out Rolling Hills Asylum? No, I haven't, but I tell you, I will put that here on the list. Julie says, hi from Germany, Julie Schneider. Gosh, all over the place. This is absolutely amazing. And we have Nariza R from Hawaii. Gosh, Kansas City from Debbie. Chelsea's in Michigan. Here we go again. Drade is from Calgary, Alberta. Minja Demetria Minja says greetings from Serbia. I'm a little dumbfounded, guys. Where is Serbia? Johnny's Corner says, "What's the one place you want to go after COVID restrictions are lifted?" I don't know. I don't know. There are so many. I've got to get into the planning stages here for timelines and things like that on when I can get to places, but be working on that here real soon. Jen says, "Hey from Ohio." Donna Eckerson says, "Shout out, please." Donna Eckerson, here's your shout out. Tammy Rice from Pennsylvania. It's a video, Trans Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in Weston, West Virginia. That comes. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot. I was actually getting engrossed in reading some of these comments here. Again, it's just absolutely amazing. Batman's mom, 17, greetings from Indiana. Caitlin Kegg from Florida. Jeez. Johnny from Hanover, PA says, "Sup, Sonny? Have a lot of snow your way." We did. I mean, it was nasty, but we did get quite a bit of snow. However, like I said, with Delaware weather, it's so stupid that it snowed in the morning, and by the afternoon, it was pretty much all of the snow was gone. So if it had stuck around, yeah, we could have had quite a mess. Purple Oz, OG fam, aka Tania, is checking in from Australia. There's the Aussie Deedsters starting to check in now. Gosh. XX Melina Flora Amora says, "Oh, I know when you get scared in videos, it's obvious." Well, we can refer to that in two different ways. Usually, one of my first reactions when something scares me is I holler, "Oh shit!" And it's really loud sometimes. The other reactions that you see in the videos, especially the videos with me and CJ, you do hear a few, and we'll let you guys know that is from CJ. That is not from me. I do not go crop dusting while we are filming. That is that is all him. So so yeah, I do get scared, and I tell you, the people that want to judge for saying, calling me names and things like that for saying that I got scared at a certain location or it was this or you should have. Listen, let me tell you something. It's easy to sit back and say this is how you should react, or this is how you may think you would react in that situation. That's all well and good. You may be able to experience. Sorry, you may be able to experience some of these things, and it doesn't affect you, probably because you may have experienced some of these things your entire life. Please keep in mind, I haven't. So I'm not I'm not a wimp or a wuss, what you would say. I mean, I would challenge anything if it stepped to me. But you do get scared when you can't see things that are around you, and things happen that catch you off guard. So, yeah, I do get scared. I'm not ashamed to say it. If you don't think you would get scared, then go check it out. Go film some locations and post your videos, and I'll see how I should react. Santa Rose with a super chat says, UNCJ and also most are my most favorite YouTubers ever. Love yous all. Thank you so much, Sindel. Again, it's for reasons like this to see how much you guys enjoy the videos and the places that we moment that we get to. Okay, sorry. Whatever I was speaking about. Um, I do have some remnants from concussions that I did receive in wrestling. You can't get hit in the head with a steel chair without suffering some sort of damage. So I do tend sometimes to forget what I was speaking about. I do apologize for that. If that was your comment, I'm sorry. We'll try to get back to it. Gage Dyer says, "What was your favorite moment of your wrestling career?" Okay, so I have a lot of favorite moments. One, being able to climb in the ring and get to do the things that I watched on TV growing up when I was a child. Watching Saturday morning wrestling shows with my father is how that all started. So just being able to climb in the ring and to be able to perform and do the things that I was able to do was absolutely a favorite moment. A lot of people might not know that when I started wrestling, when I started training, at that time, I thought I was a little too old because some of the younger guys that were running around, I thought I was too old to be in the ring, and so I decided that I would train to be a referee. At least I could be in the wrestling ring and be part of the match and things like that. Well, lo and behold, once I started training, my trainer, who is a gentleman by the name of the Dragonfly, Mark Harrow, told me, he says, "Look here, you've got some natural ability and some talent. Why don't you wrestle? You could eventually become stop and be a referee when you're finished, but you might as well have some fun and kick some ass in the meantime." And I said, absolutely, let's do it. So everything has been a bonus for me in my wrestling career. One of the things, one of my favorite moments is when I was growing up, I did watch a group of wrestlers called the Four Horsemen. That was Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, and Ole Anderson, and they were managed by James J. Dillon. Now, JJ he was the manager of the Four Horsemen. He also is a local guy who does not live. Well, I'm not sure where he lives now, but he didn't live too far from me. However, I never got to experience any interaction or anything like that with him until one of the wrestling shows, and he was commentating at ringside. And when he smiled and gave me the thumbs up, that let me know that I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, and he was kind of giving me his stamp of approval. So that was one of my favorite moments. Another one, I do have quite a few. One of them, I got to do a show with the gentleman. His name, most recent, he was going by Tyrus in Impact Wrestling. When he was with the WWE, he went by the name of Brodus Clay. If you know who I'm talking about, he used to be the bodyguard for Snoop Dogg. So I'd heard a lot from him, had seen him on television. Well, lo and behold, the day he walks in the locker room for our show, this guy is absolutely massive. He is huge. I have never seen anyone bigger. And I was just in awe. And he and I had a good conversation, and we also got to do a little work. And I tell you guys, that was absolutely one of my favorite moments as well. So many to go to, but once I get into wrestling stories, that's going to monopolize a lot of my time. And we still have 440 people in here, so we're not going to alienate the ones who aren't wrestling fans or who could give two shits about pro wrestling. But Laura Williams says, "What? No Hulk Hogan listed there or Coco Beware?" Yeah, no, I tell you, Hogan did a lot for wrestling. He basically saved it back in the day, and it's because of him that the popularity spread and wrestling grew to as big as it was at one time. Tracy says, "Rowdy Piper, British Bulldogs are my favorite." Tracy, name here, and we did start off of this live stream with your book that you sent, and again, I just wanted to thank you again for that. Pretty in Pink says the last hotel video with you and CJ was freaking awesome. I do believe that you're referring to the video that it was our last day out in Nevada, and we stayed on Las Vegas Boulevard. Our room was actually that room was 50 floors above the boulevard. Can't believe I did it, but absolutely a beautiful, just an overwhelming suite that we stayed in, and actually captured some cool stuff for you guys. And there's quite a few of you had some laughs with one particular moment when CJ and I fell backwards out of the chairs, and yeah, that was a interesting time in that hotel there. Um, Brandy Connor says, "Woo, name that wrestler, Brandy. That is so easy, especially for me. That is the Nature Boy, Ric Flair." Oh, I do see some people are checking in with their favorite wrestlers. George Harris says Shawn Michaels was my favorite wrestler. George, yeah, he absolutely was an outstanding performer and very, very entertaining in the ring. Um, his story, I do have Shawn Michaels' book, and you do need to read up on that. He did go through a lot during his career that would have been the end of many, many people, but he pulled through, and it's just an amazing, amazing story. Ashley, like when we fell out of the chairs, Ashley Harper. Yeah, it was pretty funny. It wasn't funny at the time, but I can assure you, when it was going on, it wasn't funny at that moment because we had no clue what in the hell was going on. As far as I mean, we do know that as possible paranormal activity. That was creating the noises and things like that. I'm trying to, but to the noises, but for CJ's bag to be emptied out on the floor, there's absolutely no other way that you could explain that. Hector likes the Undertaker and Sting. Stephen L says, giving you a heads up, there's scammers on Facebook acting like you guys, answering all messages. Yeah, we spoke about that just a little bit earlier. So, guys, be careful. Linda Barrett says Bret Hart, Steve Austin, and The Undertaker were her favorites. Gage likes Hollywood. Oh, you like the Hollywood version of Hogan? Yeah, that was a pretty good run with the NWO and things like that with Hollywood Hogan. His entrance music was a Jimi Hendrix song, and I used to play that quite a bit all the time. Deanna says, "Why does everyone forget about Jake the Snake Roberts?" Deanna, I haven't forgotten about Jake. Actually, did a show a couple years ago, which Jake was involved in. Um, Funny story with that is he did not travel with a snake. So when he got into town, they went on a search to try to find a snake that could be used. Someone would loan them so they could use for the show. And they eventually did find one. Now it's a little different that you normally would see on television with Jake. He usually carries the great big pythons. However, this was like a little 3 foot python, just a baby. But it was more cute than it was scary. But Jake, an absolutely crazy story that he and things that he has been through and pushed through and survived through. So again, yeah, shout out to Jake the Snake. Let's keep it strong, buddy. Cape Speed, thank you for checking in. Mel, love Georgie Animal Steel. Mel, being that we're talking about wrestling, we did lose about 20 people in here, but we still have over 400. Mel was talking about Georgie Animal Steel. Do you know? Now, this may be unbelievable, but do you know that George the Animal Steel was actually a professor? He was a college professor. George used to travel, and the only time that you would actually see him in the WWF traveling was during the summer months when classes were out. So he played it twofold. A great character, George Animal Steel. So just a little bit of tidbit there for you guys. Piki Kata says, "I love scary noodles." I'm, I'm not sure. Excuse me, Gaze, check back in, says Sting, the Crow version. Now, was that, are you talking about the regular the Crow version, or even when he went into the NWO Wolfpack and he started wearing the red colors? So let's see that. Chris plus Christ Gould likes Jeff Hardy. Brandy used to watch it, but she's in the UFC now. Pretty in Pink says my son wants to do wrestling in middle school, but he's only going 2 days a week right now, so maybe next year. Yeah, it takes a lot more than that. There is a lot that amateur wrestling, high school wrestling, collegiate wrestling is somewhat different than professional. It has some of the same aspects, but we get to do a lot of more things in pro wrestling that you can't do. But it does take a lot of work, a lot of determination, and if he wants it, he has to definitely go more than 2 days a week. So I wish him the best of luck. Who knows what it could lead into? Johnny from Hanover checking in with the Eagles. Yeah, I tell you what, buddy, we got a new coach. Let's see what happens. It's going to be an interesting couple of years here to figure out what's going on and what's going to go on with Carson Wentz. But who knows? Always a Philly fan. They make you cuss. They make you cry. They make you happy. Everything else. Nova Coco likes the Bushwhackers. Linda says, Sonny, did the snake actually bite you? No, actually, it did not. He just played a little part in the show, but yeah. Stephen M. like Bruiser Brody. Stephen Bruiser was an absolute. He was a huge star. He had everything. He was one that truly played out the gimmick. People were actually really terrified of Bruiser Brody, and I did watch a documentary. and it was called The Dark Side of the Ring, and it highlighted the death of Bruiser Brody, which he was stabbed in a locker room in Puerto Rico. Um, Absolutely tragic story, but Bruiser was he was one of the big all-time bad guys. All right, guys, so we're creeping up here. We're almost at an hour. We still have just about 400 people. Brandy likes Andre the Giant. He was absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. Um, Julia Diamante says hello with a lot of O's. Let's see. Explorations with James Poff, Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Listen, let me tell you, I used to watch Jimmy quite a bit. Like I said, when I was growing up, and he was actually one of the wrestlers that got me started by wrestling pillows in my living room floor. Now, one of the things that Jimmy used to do was when he would stand on the top rope to give his big superfly splash, he would give his hand signal and he would jump while I would imitate that leap from an arm of my sofa down onto a prone pillow laying on the floor. So Jimmy is where I got my start with actually physically wrestling. But yeah, absolutely loved watching him. A single mother trucker says King Kong Bundy lived in my neighborhood. I actually did a show with Chris or with King Kong Bundy, and it gosh, he can't remember. He's been passed away a couple of years ago now, but one of the last shows that he did was a show that I was at. He didn't wrestle. He was basically a commentator and things like that. But um, yeah, that's King Kong Bundy. Johnny's Corner. Anybody remember Ricky the Dragon Steamboat? Yes, I remember him well. He had a lot of great matches before he got to the WWF with Ric Flair. So that's where a lot of the old school wrestling fans will remember some of those battles. We've got Perry Allen checking in again from Hawaii. Big Daddy from days of old, showing my age now, Kate said. So, all right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and start to wrap this up. We've been on here for just about an hour now, and I'm really excited. When I started out this live stream, I was doing some fan mail, and the one thing that I did receive in my box was from the post office that says you have something too big for your box. So I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping it up. I'm going to make the trip. I'm going to head to the post office to see what that is and if there's any more. Guys, I do appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. We're going to pop up one more super chat here. Jason Lewis says, was wrestling in the 80s and 90s better than wrestling today? I say absolutely. Just for the difference in the styles of wrestling. I'm old school. That's what I grew up on. My style in pro wrestling is I was an old school brawler. Um, and a lot of it, I think a lot of the wrestling back in those days was character driven. You had a lot of different characters that were coming into the ring. Today it's kind of there's so much of the same styles that are out there that to me it kind of looks like I'm watching the same thing over and over again in every match, and so I do think that the wrestling back then was a lot better so far as entertainment value and things like that. We'll jump in. Shannon Borgmeyer, love you, Sunny D's. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for your super chat. But again, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning. We're going to do a lot more of these, maybe 2 a week. I'm going to decide, and maybe there's going to be 2 set days that I'm going to actually go ahead and do these at different times. One will be a morning, one will be a late afternoon or evening to try to catch as many people and try to get as many teachers involved and let me at least say hi to you and thank you guys for your support. Thank you so much for the fan mail. I really enjoy getting it. I do enjoy responding back to it. That's another reason I got to get off here because I have about 8 more to go through here and respond back. So my day is pretty full. Maybe doing some filming later on. Who knows? I've got a couple different locations that I got my eye on that are very close. and some more crazy ass adventures are coming your way. Guys, thanks again for tuning in. I love each and every one of you. We're going to do this a lot more often. And until next time, stay dirty.